everyone, it's Heather Sparkles. So I think it's quite obvious that I am the most cringeworthy, socially awkward person that you will ever meet. And you know what? I am quite proud of that title because the only other award I ever won was in middle school. I won Miss Sit and Reach. That's right. There is this like exercise where you have to go like this and like touch a line, and I won the award for Miss Sit and Reach, and surprisingly I still hold that title in my life, so that is amazing. Alright, so in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys some very socially awkward stories of some recent events, and it's really sad and pathetic how painfully socially awkward I am. It is my quest to be a little less socially awkward, but let's face it, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Alright, so our first story happened a few months ago. A plumber needed to come to my house because there was something wrong with the shower. They installed the pipes backwards, so cold was hot, hot was cold, water pressure was all messed up, and they had to fix it. So the plumber comes to my house, and he did not want to wear his shoes into my house because his shoes were very muddy. And now personally, I would have had no problem with him wearing his shoes into my bathroom so his feet didn't get wet. I wouldn't have minded mopping up the floor, but because I'm so painfully socially awkward, I was kind of like I couldn't really tell him that because it was just like when I tried to talk. So I just kind of let him do his thing, and I just watched TV. And then, so after a little bit, he comes out and says, hey, you know, do you have a towel I can use to wipe up your floor? You know, a lot of water got on your floor, and, you know, I just want to clean it up. And I was like, sure, no problem. So he follows me to my linen closet. Now here's the problem about the linen closet. It's a disaster. I moved in October, and because I'm a lazy piece of trash, my house is still a nightmare for moving. Things are not packed. They're just kind of shoved wherever they will fit. And so my linen closet is shameful. It's so embarrassing. So the guy's behind me, and I don't want to like open my linen closet too far to dig for a towel because I don't want him to see how messy the linen closet is. Heaven forbid, okay? So I reach into my linen closet and I grab my best freaking towel. Like, I paid like $15 for this towel, which is a lot for me to spend on a damn towel. So I get this and I hand it to him and I say, here, use this rag. I called my most expensive, high quality, soft, amazing towel a rag. And so the guy's probably thinking, wow, what a snob. She thinks this towel is a rag. So he takes my very best towel and like wipes up the floor and like all of his messy area with my towel. Once again, my fault. I don't blame the guy. It's fine. I even offered him another towel a little bit later so he can dry off his feet because his feet got all wet from working in my bathroom. But every time I see my best towel, I am so triggered, and I keep thinking back to just that cringeworthy moment of when I called my best towel a rag. I know that doesn't sound like it's anything to most of you guys, but to me, that just still bothers me. It's like so freaking awkward. See, another thing is that I have a really bad problem with stuttering. I edit it out of a lot of my videos, and I guess it's because, number one, braces. Number two, I think really fast, so like I have like diarrhea of the mouth. Like my words just like gurgle out, so I don't really take my time to speak. So the other night I was at Walmart and a fellow crazy hair person saw my hair and we were talking, and it was so awesome. Like, I felt so great because I went to Walmart with my hair up because I'm not used to having the bright crazy hair in public yet. So I was like really nervous. And then I see this girl with this like amazing purple hair, and she runs up to me like, oh my god, I love your hair. So we end up talking, and as I'm trying to talk to her, I had to like redo a sentence like 6 times. I'm like, and I was probably even more awkward me doing that impression of myself just now than it actually was. But it was seriously the most painfully awkward thing. Like I could see in the girl's face her like smiling and nodding, like looking at me like, why are you stuttering so bad? It was really, really bad. Another socially awkward Walmart story. So this is an inside joke in my household. One night I was at Walmart where all the weird stuff happens to me, and I'm looking through this clearance bin of beauty products. Now this is all by the men's clothes in the front of the store, so you kind of wouldn't think that, you know, the guys would be swarming this bin of discount makeup. Not saying guys can't wear makeup, but like, you know, the average dude that's gonna be shopping in the guys' clothes probably isn't gonna be looking at the makeup. So I'm looking through this bin and I'm just trying to pick like what products I want to get. I'm comparing them, I'm seeing if they work for me. And out of nowhere, this like whole group of people swarms me, like this whole group of men. And I'm this small 5-foot tall person, and I'm getting a little bit nervous. I'm wondering like, what are they doing? They're all kind of looking at me. So I'm keeping my eyes on the makeup and trying not to look at them. That's when the most beautiful moment of my life happened. Something that me and my husband joke about almost daily. All right, I needed a puppet to show you guys how awkward this was. And what a better way to make it awkward than to use a freaking hand puppet. Why not? All right, so I'm looking at the makeup. This guy comes up behind me and whispers in my ear, "Another one bites the dust." Ah. So I'm just like really shook at that moment. And this guy's still behind me, breathing over me, looking in the bin, going, "Another one bites the dust." Oh, da, 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 da. So he's like singing that in my ear. So I, at that moment, am thinking, is he about to shoot up the store? Is this guy about to kill me? Am I just overreacting? I didn't know, but I literally took my cart and I shuffled away so fast. It was like the fastest shuffle you have ever seen. If you've ever seen a shuffle, you know the shuffle. It's whenever socially awkward people try to get away from a situation without running. It's like a really fast walk. That's what I did. So yeah, that happened. And so now I still have nightmares about someone coming up behind me and saying, "Another one bites the dust." So hopefully none of you guys ever see me in public and do that to me, because I would be very, very triggered. So next socially awkward tale at Walmart. I started my period in Walmart. I was having very bad cramps. I had a cart full of clothes I had to try on. I did not want to have to put them back. So I tell my husband, "Please get Advil. Get Advil, husband." And so he gets me some Advil, and he gets a line to pay for it so I can just take some Advil and get back to my shopping. So I take the cart because I don't want them to think we're checking out. And what do I do with the cart? I don't just wait back like a normal person. I'm having crippling period cramps. I see a bench past the registers next to a water fountain. I'm thinking, I'm gonna sit down, I'm going to have him come over, bring me the Advil, I'm gonna take it at the water fountain, but I'm gonna sit down while I wait for him. So I go and push my little cart past the register, and then loss prevention is all over me. The cashier is yelling at me, asking me what the heck I'm doing. So I almost got arrested in Walmart for wanting to sit down because I took a cart past the register, even though like the bench was like right there. Like I couldn't run anywhere. It would have been like right in plain view. But that being said, it was 100% my fault. I do not blame Walmart or the employees. It was my dumb fault. I was not thinking. I just thought like, you could go anywhere in the store, you just can't leave the store with stuff. So I was not aware that apparently it's shoplifting if you walk with anything past the register, even though you're not leaving the store. So my bad. But that was an incredibly socially awkward moment. And after the "another one bites the dust" guy and that, each time I promised myself I'd never go back to Walmart. But guess where I always end up? Walmart. So those are just a few of my very cringeworthy, socially awkward moments. If you guys ever meet me in public, you will know how socially awkward I am. You will experience it. So please be gentle with me. Speak very slowly, and hopefully I won't humiliate myself. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of roast myself and just tell some stories that like I needed to get out of my head, because I keep like replaying them. Like, these are the dumb things that keep me awake at night, and I know that sounds so weird, but like I'll randomly remember something I did like 5 weeks ago that was so socially awkward. Oh, actually, wait, it gets better. It gets better. If you thought that was bad, I have one last one to send you guys off with. So the maintenance people came to our house. We live in a living community, and they replaced our air filter. So I thought they weren't gonna have to do it anytime soon, because they already replaced ours while they were here doing some maintenance with that whole plumbing situation. So we get a letter that maintenance guys are gonna be entering all the units and, you know, replacing the air filters, which we got ours a few weeks early, so we thought, you know, we're good. They're not gonna be doing any of that stuff. So basically, I didn't take it seriously, and my house was trashed. I had done a huge thrift haul that weekend, so there was like bags of toys and clothes like all through the hallway. There was like thrifting items all over the floor. Like, my husband got this big like power supply that was like right where you walk in. Like, the whole path from the door to where the closet is, the maintenance closet, was just like this whole line of stuff. And then to make things even better, I have a laundry basket full of My Little Pony stuff in front of the door to the maintenance room, along with like every piece of clothing I own is in the hallway, because for some reason I take things out of the dryer and just throw them in the hallway, and then I hang them up. So I was asleep, and I was like, today's gonna be the day. I'm gonna do an epic cleaning of my house. I'm gonna get all my clothes put away and organized, decide what's going. I'm gonna get everything just, you know, put in bins. And I'm awoken to a knock at the door. Now, as soon as the guy pokes his head in my door and says maintenance, I literally like play dead. It's like, I'd rather be dead than like be here right now. So I'm like in my room hiding, not even daring to like breathe, and I hear the guy walking through my house, and I'm picturing in my head the obstacle course he must be going through to get to my closet. So he does the thing, he leaves, but after that, I was so freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, they saw the mess. They're gonna think we're such bad tenants. I can't believe this. I'm so freaked out. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Thankfully, nothing happened. But after that, like, I realized, like, I have to have very strict cleaning days, because for some reason my house gets so messy so easily. Like, it's not like dirt, it's just like stuff. Because we don't have like places to like put things up away. So that was bad. That was humiliating. It was not acceptable. So yeah, thankfully I cleaned my kitchen the night before though, so my kitchen was nice and clean, but everything else was a nightmare. So now whenever they say they're gonna be entering, I know the house better be spotless, because they're serious. So yeah, guys, that's my really cringeworthy tale. That is my life. I fail at life, but it's okay, because that's just me, and I'm gonna embrace it and make the best of it. So anyways, I love you all so much, and I hope you guys had fun with this video. If you have any really embarrassing moments you want to share, let me know in the comment section down below. We can all laugh at it together, and yeah, so anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!